What's up, brothers? Today we're going to be going over a much asked question in my streams. We're going to be going over a tutorial on how to complete conquest maps and what the rewards are and programs are for it. If you're not aware and you're new to MLB the Show, or you're a returning player and you always stayed away from conquest because of how hard it is or how long it takes, I've got you covered. So the first thing I want to show you is we're going to go to the Team Affinity program. We've done the maps for the Central and the West. I'm going to start with a brand new one, the East. This covers the AL and NL East. So we're going to go to our AL East program here because we have the least amount of progress here. So if you go down here, Conquest, these are the different goals you get to get XP for the Team Affinity programs. You get 30,000 Team Affinity points, but not only do you get 30,000 Team Affinity points, you get a ton of packs. You can get Ballin' as a Habit packs. You can get vouchers for the programs. You can get headliner packs. So you can get a lot of good rewards from it. So it's a good way to grind and get better teams early in the game. So we're going to go to our conquest map. This is a brand new map. So if you look at it here, each team has their own base out of the AL and NL East. You also have a base. So there are 4 phases. There's an attack phase, a move phase, a reinforce phase, and a steal phase. One of the first things I want you to do is when you get to the game, you're going to press either triangle or Y, depending on if you play on Xbox. This shows you your goals. Now, each Team Affinity program, for the most part, is the same. So it's basically acquiring fans. So each time each round that you go through, you get you get more fans to add to your team, more reinforcements. A lot of the times it's just to capture strongholds. So you can get here again. If you can capture 3 enemy strongholds, you get a show pack. Capture all American League team strongholds, 5 of them, you get a show pack. Same thing for the NL show pack. If you complete the whole map, you get a headliners pack, excuse me. So there's a lot of benefits. Like I said, if you conquer all territories and complete the Team Affinity map, you will get a headliners pack at the end. So you can get a 91 Mickey Mantle. You can. So far, I have not gotten it. I've gotten silvers out of both mine, but it is very possible that you can get Mickey Mantle out of this headliners pack. Like I said, so you have to attack the whole NL and AL East map to win it, and you have to complete all those missions. If you do not complete all the missions, you will not complete Team Affinity. So for the Team Affinity Conquest, it's pretty simple, but if you do other, especially when we get to the insane or extreme Conquest map, sometimes they have goals where you have to conquer so many maps within so many rounds. There are rounds, or you have to steal fans. So make sure you check your goals first before you start. So basically what you want to do, you want to build up as much space as you can. You want to take up as much space as you can quickly, because that's how you get more reinforcements. So we're going to attack mode right now. We're going to work our way up to the Orioles here. So again, I moved as much as I can. Once you're out of troops or reinforcements, you have to go to the steal phase. So this is an optional phase. I typically don't do it, but if you do, excuse me, you can press X and you pick a team to play. And if you win on certain difficulties, whatever difficulty you pick here, that's how many fans you will be rewarded to add to your troops. I typically skip it because it just adds more time to the process, but some people like to play it. I do not. Next, we go to reinforce. So if you look down at the bottom left corner, we now have 8 troops to reinforce the map. Reinforce our troops. So I add 8, so now we have 9. The more troops you have, the easier it is when you face a team base. So, sorry, the next phase is the move phase. So sometimes you can move troops from different areas to strengthen your, reinforce your stronghold, or have more troops to attack the next enemy stronghold. We're going to skip to the attack phase for now. But if we go to 9, now it is 8 million versus 8 million. So it goes to all-star difficulty. So that's the lowest difficulty we have. Now, say I had 20 million fans and they only had 8 million, we would probably be able to play on veteran. So the more fans you have in each section when you attack a stronghold, the lower difficulty you have. So that is something that you want to pay attention to. Another thing that you want to do is you want to move. So as you see there, the boss stronghold took me over. So you want to make sure you have some reinforcements around the edge. That way they can't easily take over your base. So see here how the Phillies have 1. As long as I have 1 or 2 here, they will not attack me. So that's another thing you want to do. But the big thing is you want to take over as much of the board as possible, as fast as possible, to gain more reinforcements. Again, we're at the steel phase. We get to the reinforcement. Now, because we took up more space, we have 10 reinforcements, and we can make our troops a lot stronger here. So I'll go ahead and add 11. Again, we get to the move phase. I don't really have much to move, so we're going to go ahead and actually, you know what? We're going to move here just so you can see the more space you take up. We're in the attack phase again. We're just going to add more to this team. More to the map so that we can get more reinforcements the next round we go through. Nope, didn't want to do that. But as you see there, we only had 4 troops when we did the Phillies. They put us on Hall of Fame difficulty. So I recommend getting as much reinforcements at the spot before you try to take over an enemy stronghold. Now we're at the steel phase. We're going to go to reinforce, and we bumped up to 14. So the more space you take over quickly, the more reinforcements you have, and the more easy you will have when you challenge an opponent. So right now we have veteran. Again, when it was 8 million versus 8 million, we had to play on all-star. Now we have 14 million fans versus 8 million. We can play on difficulty as low as veteran. So it makes it a lot easier to beat the stronghold. Well, that's my short tutorial on MLB the Show Team Affinity Conquest Maps. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, make sure to hit that like and follow button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell when you get the notifications so you can get my latest videos. And as always, thank you and have a great day.